Hey you guys, welcome back to today's video. If you are new here, my name is Jenifer and I post beauty and fashion content. So if you like those types of videos, definitely hit that big red subscribe button down below. But the other day I was watching a video that Laura Lee had posted called 20 Things I Will Forever Purchase. And it kind of got me thinking about what 20 items I would choose. And I kind of created my list, so I'm gonna do a spinoff on her video, 20 items I will forever repurchase. And if you haven't seen her video yet, I will leave a link down in the description box for you guys to go check it out because she definitely chose some really, really good products. But let's jump into today's video. So I have items from kind of every category, so it's gonna be in no particular order. But first up is the Shiseido foundation. This one in particular is the Radiant Lifting Foundation. I have talked about this foundation for years. And I also love the self-refreshing foundation. They wear the same, they look beautiful, and I use them interchangeably. So both of those foundations would definitely be number one on my list. Next up is Native deodorant. I have used Native deodorant for years, and I think when I started first using Native, it was one of the first all-natural deodorants that you could find in the grocery store or at Target or something like that. And to be honest, it is the only one that works the best for me. There are some others that I like, but I always just come back to the Native. I love the scents. I love the way it feels. The only downside is that it is a white deodorant, so you kind of have to be careful. Sometimes you do get those like little white balls under your arms, but it kills the scent. That's what the goal is. And I love it. And I have never had any bad type of reaction to Native. Next item, are these sponges that I got off of Amazon. I absolutely love them. They are essentially like beauty blender dupes, but I find them to outlast my beauty blenders. They do get a little bit bigger when you get them damp, but you get 6 or 8 of them for like $6. So they're super, super affordable and I just love them. Next are Essence mascaras. These are kind of my top 3 at the moment. We have the Iconic Lash Princess, and all of these are in the waterproof version, which is why they are all blue. But Lash Princess in waterproof, I love Extreme Crazy Volume in waterproof, and the Double Trouble in waterproof. But mine kind of got a little oily and greasy, so my letters are falling off. But there is another one, let me just pull it out. The original I Love Extreme in waterproof. I love this one. I've used it for years. It's probably, I want to say, the first Essence mascara I ever used, and this one got me hooked. So any of these 4 are great. As always, I will leave links down in the description box for you guys in case you wanted to look into anything. But Essence mascaras for me are a forever and ever repurchase. I don't think you can beat the price or the quality. Next item is from GK Hair. I've talked about this a gazillion times, but this is the keratin treatment I do at home. Again, I've used this for years. It's the one keratin treatment that works the best on me, and it's just convenient because I can do it myself at home. Very easy to use, and the results are outstanding. Next are these sunnies right here, and I love them. They are super affordable. I want to say maybe $12. They come in quite a few different colors, but the black are just my go-tos. And even if they got damaged or broken because I'm rough with my sunnies, I would 100% buy them again and again and again. They're so flattering on. They're so comfortable. I love the way they look. I love the unique shape. They're just kind of my everyday go-to sunnies. This next one is for all of my fitness lovers. These are the bands from Lululemon. I have one right here, but they do come in a 3-pack and they have different strengths. So each band is a different color unless you buy the all black ones. but one circle is going to be your lightweight. This one has 2 circles colored in, so it's your medium, and then 3 circles is your heavy. And I just love these. They don't roll when you work out. They don't lose their shape. They're so comfortable on. And if you use bands, you know how frustrating and annoying it can be when they roll and move, and these do not. They were 100% worth the price. Now, I know that Stanley cups are quite the craze right now and have been for quite some time. I just never jumped on the Stanley bandwagon. Not that I will never not get one, but paying $50 for a reusable cup is like, it's a little tough for me to justify, but I did find these cups. This one is by the brand Reduce, and this one in particular is the 56 ounce or 52 ounce cup, so almost a half gallon. But I absolutely love them. They do have 3 different ways to drink. You can just lift this right here to chug. You can do the straw, and it keeps your drinks cold for at least a day. I fill this with ice water, and a lot of the times I like to put lemon slices or limes in it, and by the next afternoon, so over 24 hours later, I still have ice in this, and I absolutely love it. It helps me get my water in, but they do come in several different sizes. There is another size that's 40 ounces, which I believe is the exact same size as the popular Stanley. But the best part is, I want to say they're like 25 bucks. They're super affordable. They come in a gazillion colors, and I just love them so much. Next is this lip liner from Patrick Ta. It is in the shade She's Strong. This is my go-to everyday perfect nude lip liner. It's the one I have on my lips today. I just love it. I love his formulas. I have very dry lips, so sometimes lip liners can be a little too drying for me. This one is very creamy, but it lasts all day, and I just love everything about this formula and this shade. And speaking of lips and being a dry-lipped girly, I discovered the I Love Ole Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment. It's basically his lip balm, and it is worth every single cent of $22. It is phenomenal. I used to be an OG Vaseline girly. Like, that's all I would use, because that's all that would really give me the hydration that my lips needed. And then I discovered this one, and I immediately went and bought 5 more. So I have one at work, I have it in my purse, on my nightstand, in my makeup room. It's gotta be everywhere. It is so good, and your lips stay hydrated for so long. This is a forever and ever repurchase for me. Next up is kind of like a category in a sense, and it is the Canon camera. I love Canon as a brand. This one in particular is the G7X camera. I use it for photography, for like my LTK posts, Instagram. You can also record on this and shoot videos and vlogs, and it's just very easy to use. The camera that I am filming on today is also a Canon, and I just love how easy Canon is to use. I love the quality. The price compared to some other brands is so much lower, and I love everything about Canon cameras. So the one I'm filming on today, plus this one, I will always forever be a Canon girly, at least for my main camera. Not saying I won't explore other cameras, but I used to film on a Nikon, and I hated everything about it. So Canon is the way to go for me. So if you're looking for a really good camera that won't break the bank, definitely check out Canon. This one should come as no surprise. This is the Color Wow Dream Coat. It's a holy grail for me. It's something I always have to have, especially with having frizzy hair. Nothing cuts my frizz or prevents frizz like the Dream Coat. This fragrance right here is one that I have repurchased probably over a dozen times at this point. It is the YSL Libre. This one in particular that I have in my hand is the Intense version, but I have purchased the original YSL Libre the most. This is actually the first time I purchased this, and I love it. It smells beautiful. You always get compliments on it. It's a light floral scent, just very feminine, and it's too good not to have in your perfume collection. This dry shampoo had to make it into this video. I have gone through so many of these cans. This is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day Advanced Clean Dry Shampoo. It smells incredible. It's the dry shampoo that got me hooked on using dry shampoo. Before this dry shampoo, I would try some and they just never did anything for my hair. A lot of the times I felt like they even made my hair more greasy. They didn't work for me. And so when I tried the Living Proof dry shampoo, I was hooked. My hair instantly felt clean. It felt like it actually absorbed oil into the powder because it's kind of like a spray powder. And I loved it. They also have the original, which is the Perfect Hair Day dry shampoo. I love that one just as much, but I always seem to repurchase the Advanced Clean version. I just like it a little bit better. And speaking of a spray that will forever be in my beauty pantry is the Living Proof Flex Hairspray. This can's almost empty. I have gone through so many of these cans. I absolutely love this stuff. It leaves no sticky residue. I spray it in my damp hair so that way when I go to blow dry and style, it has a little bit of hold, but it doesn't give you any crunchy, flaky, sticky type of feeling afterwards. It's just the best hairspray. And I also use this on dry hair to spray down some of my flyaways. It's the best. Next up are these leggings, and now they look absolutely disgusting because I didn't realize there was setting powder on my desk. So please ignore, but they are these Lululemon leggings right here. These are the Align leggings, and the material is very buttery soft. I love them. They're just a full-length black legging, but what I love about these is how comfortable they are. I love the material. I love that when I do cardio, like you're doing burpees, something to where you're jumping up and jumping down, you're doing abs, they never roll down. They stay put, which I love. There are a lot of dupes out there. I have tried them. They're good leggings, but there's just something about these Lulu leggings that I come back to. It's just the way they fit, the way they hug everything, the way they don't move during a workout. They are just forever my ride or dies. I love these things. This next item is something that I purchase every December. It keeps me held accountable. It keeps me on track. It keeps me hitting all the goals I want to achieve in the year. And it is this planner right here. It is from D Designer. I love this planner. I love the way it's set up. Let me turn to a month that we haven't used yet. So here's kind of how the pages are set up. You have your to-do list, notes, schedule, top 3 things. You also have anything that you want to do in the evening, gratitude. It's really, really a well done planner. For me, it works for me and my needs and how my brain works. And then on every page, you do have like an inspirational quote. And I'm just such a monthly person. I love to look at the month as a whole, especially when I'm planning stuff. So you do have this as well with notes and holidays and everything like that. So I just really love this planner. I have been using this specific planner for, I want to say 10 years or so. When I first started using this planner, they had just launched in Target, and ever since then I have been hooked. And I also like that this is flexible The front cover is plastic, so you do have that stability, but I love being able to flip my planner over and write on one side or another. The Day Designer brand does have some other planners that are hardcover, but I find them harder to fold in half. So this one is just a good one for me. I love it, and I will forever repurchase it. Next is the Color Wow Money Mask. This one really surprised me when I first used it, and I have been hooked ever since. I don't even think I've really used conditioner since I purchased this mask because it is just so good. If you've never seen it, it is like a gel consistency. But what I love about it is that it's very lightweight, but it gives you everything that you're looking for in a hair mask without the heaviness or the weight of a hair mask. So that means it's great for those with finer hair. You can put styling products on it and it won't weigh your hair down. So I just love everything about this. I love that this is also vegan, and it does have a proprietary blend in it that also helps to lessen hair loss, which is great. And it smells incredible. This one is an expensive repurchase, but I buy it once a year and I try so hard to make it last the entire year. It is none other than the Baccarat Rouge 540 fragrance. I know that there's a lot of hype around this fragrance, but if you've never had the opportunity to smell it, definitely find a fragrance counter, whether it be at Nordstrom's, Neiman's, Saks, whatever, and smell the fragrance. It is so intoxicating. It's very sophisticated. It's very sexy. It almost lies on the unisex line. It's just my favorite fragrance. I do have several fragrances that are quote unquote dupes of this. They smell very similar, but there's just something about the original that smells amazing. And every single time I wear this fragrance, I get compliments on it all day, all night. It lasts forever. And it's just one of those fragrances that you have to have in your collection. And I feel like once you take the splurge and buy it, it's like you can't go without it. It's so good. And last but not least is this body lotion right here from Elemis. This is the Skin Nourishing Body Cream. I love this stuff because when you apply it, it absorbs right into the skin and you are left with soft skin, not greasy skin. Sometimes with lotions, you even have that like oily slip after. Not with this one. It literally absorbs right in and you are left with dry hands, not dry hands, but like your hands aren't greasy, and it smells amazing and it keeps your skin hydrated all day. This is probably one of the only lotions I can apply during the day before I get dressed, because I know that by the time I get dressed, it's absorbed and I'm not having that sticky, greasy feel under my clothes, if you know what I mean. So that one is a must for me, especially in the wintertime when your skin is extra dry. So those are my 20 items that I will forever repurchase. Let me know in the comments what are some things that you will forever repurchase. I would love to know, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.